Hey everyone, what's going on? Today I'm going to just make a recipe for you that's really easy. It's a good vegetarian option if you're trying to stay away from the meat a little bit, but it's also delicious if you enjoy meat as well. And it's eggplant Parmesan, very healthy recipe. It's also going to let you and introduce you to some new foods that you may not have tried before. It's a fairly simple and easy recipe, super tasty. You can use it as your meal, or it can be a great hors d'oeuvre or appetizer if you're having friends over. And it also is easy to bring around. I wouldn't recommend storing it too long, but anyways, here we go. So you're gonna wanna start out by preheating your oven to 425. So what you're gonna need, a couple eggplants, pretty big size. You're gonna need 4 garlic cloves, 3 to 4 ounces Parmesan Reggiano, same amount of mozzarella, a tablespoon of each of these. You've got basil leaf, crushed red pepper, oregano leaves. There you go. These are a certain type of tomato. See, and if I can make these, I don't even know the name of these foods. If I can make it, then I know you can. These are called, what are they? 6 plum tomatoes. So we got our 6 plum tomatoes, these shredder. So that's all you're gonna need. So we're gonna start off by pulling our eggplants out. We wanna create about 18 slices. It doesn't feel right without Melissa here today. These eggplants are massive. But I've never really cooked an eggplant before. I really haven't actually. So this is my first time using eggplant. I've eaten it before. That wasn't a very even cut. I'm telling you, if I can do this, you can too. Some good thick slices here. It looks like I'm gonna get more. So I'm guessing like the ones that I cut thinner aren't gonna be as good, but some of them are even, so those will probably be the better ones. I'm not too concerned. Now, we're gonna wanna take 1 cup of olive oil. I don't even measure, so 1 cup is actually a lot. So we're gonna keep that at medium high. Now I'm cooking out of a Martha Stewart cookbook. It's called Meatless. So it's gotta be good. So one thing that's really important is you wanna make sure that when you're putting the eggplant down, you wanna have some olive oil under it. So the recipe calls for 1 cup of olive oil, which seems like a lot, and that is a lot. What I recommend is do 3 drops and then put it down on that eggplant. It's gonna allow those 3 slices to soak it up, and then you can flip it over again. So we're counting down here. We'll flip it over and we'll see how it looks doing it that way. So we didn't use the 3 cups, but look, take a look at that. See how that is nice and gold? We'll flip this one over, and that's what we're going for. We're going for that light gold look. And I'll show you one that might not have enough olive oil on it. So as you can see, you've got this one, which has some olive oil, but there's still those whiter spots right there. So that part didn't soak it up as much. We'll see how it tastes, but I'm guessing the one that soaked up that olive oil more is gonna be better. And you're gonna keep on repeating, dropping the olive oil, putting those slices on top of that olive oil. Now again, I've got my olive oil over here, or it's not my olive oil, my eggplant drying over here on this paper towel. Now once we get done with all of these, we're gonna make eggplant stacks. So we're gonna have an eggplant and then a little bit of Parmesan on top with that tomato sauce as well. We got 50 seconds left. Now I've been cutting over here 3 garlic cloves, thin slices. That's gonna help add some flavor to that sauce that we're about to put in our skillet here. So let's check it out. So I'm actually gonna get another skillet. I'm short on time. I've got a meeting soon, so I wanna make sure I'm not gonna have an issue. But I don't have another skillet, which is an issue, but you can always improvise. Maybe. I preheated my oven really quickly, so it's actually been sitting here at 425. So you might not want to preheat it as soon. I would get those eggplants halfway sliced before you decide you want to put that oven on preheat. I'm going to keep going here. So I'm dropping my 3 spots of olive oil down for each of those eggplants to soak right up. We've got a few more rounds. Now the bigger skillet you have, the more you'll be able to do. It's going to help speed up that process. It is time consuming a little bit to get these prepped to bake. Now I'm going to coarsely chop these plum tomatoes right after I flip this. Flipping it over. Woo! That's hot. And I'm going to salt both sides. Now that may not be the healthiest. You have to make a decision if you want some more salt or not. I'm going to try it. If I can flip this eggplant. Oh man, that's a dark side. So I'm going to give it a little bit more salt. Salting it lefty. Okay, so coarsely chopping these tomatoes here. I'm going to bring the camera right up so you can take a look at what I'm doing here. So this is a really bad angle. I wish I could cut lefty. Let's flip it around so that you can see. Alright, so I'm guessing when they say coarsely chopped, you know, maybe cutting it into 4 or 5 slices like this, you know, and then doing almost like cubes. Here, actually, what will be best is we stack that, and then we can go right down the middle, just like that. Cool, cool. And then we want to chop it one more time. You probably shouldn't do it in like the garlic skin because it's getting everywhere. But you know, I'm just, wow. Yeah, don't chop your tomatoes in the garlic skin. Bad idea. Bad idea. These eggplant slices are done. Wow. Almost there. We got a few more. All right. I think maybe we can get all 5. Can we fit all 5 of those? Oh. Damn garlic skin. Can we fit all 5 or 4.5 onto that skillet right there? Let's find out. Here we go. Olive oil. Shh. Here we go. You gotta be careful. These are small baby eggplants. Baby portions. We're going for it. What happens when you're impatient? You ruin it. Alright. Kitchen timer. 1:15. Go. Oh, nope. 1:15. By now it's already been 15 seconds past. That's alright. Alright. We gotta clean this mess up. Get that garlic skin out of these tomatoes. It's gonna ruin it. Alright. I think we've salvaged some of them. Never do that. I know what I'm doing. Throwing the garlic skin away. Or, no, I'm just not even doing that. Just wiping it off here. So it calls for 6 plum tomatoes, which is quite a lot. So we're gonna be cutting up a lot of these. Very simple to do now that you got the garlic skin out of it. Kind of fun, considering everything else we've done has not gone very well. Alright, so look. Oh, we gotta flip them. We're not done yet. Flipping over my eggplant. I don't know if we use enough olive oil. These ones aren't looking too gold. Looking more like a white dryness. That's never a good sign with your eggplants. But who knows? I could be wrong. Maybe you want them to be more dry. I've never done this before, so don't listen to me. But if you weren't listening to me, you wouldn't watch this show, would you? Alright. So look, we got them all chopped. But look, that was only how many? That was only one? This is gonna be a lot of tomatoes, folks. You really gotta commit some time to this. It's 2:21. I need to leave here at like 2:55. We're in a crunch for time. This is like chopped. Chopped, oh my god. We were thinking about doing a chopped competition. Chomped. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna create a new show. Better than chopped. It's gonna be called Chomped. Just cutting these up in any way possible. I don't care. I just want this to be amazing. All right, so I'm gonna take these last ones off. Beautiful. So we've got our eggplant done. The stove has been at the oven's been at 425 now for quite a while. Oh, I gotta keep my skillet going now because we gotta make the sauce, but I wasn't ready, so let me back this up here and we'll get that full angle again. Perfect. All right, so we're back at it. We got 2 tomatoes down. So heat remain, add garlic and cook 20 seconds. So remaining 3 tablespoons. So I'm gonna 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Then I'm throwing my garlic in here. Need a few more thin slices, I think. Struggling at it. You gotta have a sharp knife for this garlic. It's not easy to cut this unless you got a sharp knife. And even then it's challenging. Bonkers. Alright, so let's take that garlic. It says throw on there for 20 seconds, but don't let it brown. Oh wait, we keep the garlic on there once we get it, and we just stir it. Man, we need more tomatoes. We need more tomatoes. We need more time. How do they do this on Chopped? They're the real pros. Somebody come teach me how to cut tomatoes, please. It's alright, it said coarsely chopped. So I think this is what that means. I'm just crushing them though. All the tomato juice gone. And Melissa said that she wanted me to do the dishes. She's like, and you're gonna do the dishes from your eggplant cooking show? And I'm like, of course. Why do you have to ask? That's like standard. It's like a habit, right? That happens every time. I always wash the dishes. So if I don't do it, I'm in trouble. I am going away though for a few days, so it'll give her a little bit of time to simmer off, just like the eggplant. All right, a few more. Wait, maybe. See, should I do it? Should I throw the eggplant on now? I mean, the tomato on there now to make the sauce? Would that help? It might help. Whew. Rushing through this. Wow, it's gonna be a lot of sauce. But it's a lot of eggplant too, so, you know, I'm telling you. This will be a masterpiece. One way or another. All right, 2 more to go. We're almost there. We're keeping on going. Keeping it going. Oh man, starting to get good at this. I'm getting a lot of practice. It's 2:26. We officially just have 29 minutes and I have to leave. I have an appointment at 3:15. Why did I do that? Or why did I just start cooking so late? I had to do all this other stuff. All this other important stuff. What could be more important than cooking eggplant on a Tuesday, cutting tomatoes like nobody's business? I think we are down to the last tomato. Moving it over. No, I mean, check this out. This is like a pound of tomatoes. And a pound of tomatoes is a lot of tomatoes. Let me tell you. What weighs more? A 1 pound dumbbell or a 1 pound tomato? I know, trick question. All right, going through. Oh man, I never thought this could be so intense. But if you ever want to make anything more intense, you just put a time limit on it. You have this much time to do this thing in. It might sacrifice quality across it, but you'll get it done. You might cut your finger off. All right, so we've got all of these tomatoes ready to go. Now I'm just picking them apart. I'm seeing these ones that are just sticking out. Sticking out like the dirt on your windshield. Okay, so we've got our garlic cloves, we've got our tomatoes, we've got 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Now what? We're gonna add garlic for 20 seconds and then we're gonna throw the tomatoes on somehow, some way. Gotta get a big old spoon. I'm stepping on the trash can. Okay. Gotta get a big old spoon. I'm stepping on the trash can. This looks like the right tool. Okay, here we go. Garlic. Go. Oh, ouch. I just got drilled. God damn. So we can't let this garlic brown, apparently. All right. Can't let it brown, can't let it brown. I don't know if it's browning. Oh shit! It's browning. That's it. I just got to throw in the tomatoes. No holding back now. No holding back now. Full speed. And we gotta stir that puppy, or that garlic's gonna brown. You let it brown, it's all over. We need that flavor. We need it. Mix it around. Hopefully we got a big enough skillet, because this is a lot of tomatoes, I'm telling you. A lot of tomatoes. Tomatoes. Woo! What is going on right now? 25 minutes, what the? I think we can do it though, folks. I think we can do it. What's it say? 10 to 15 minutes. This sauce is gonna take 10 to 15 minutes. Oh, we're in trouble. Stir and chopped oregano and basil. All right, so we're gonna mix this around, flip flop it, let this tomato break down. I'm gonna go to the 10-minute option. How about you guys? What do you think? I think we're doing the 10-minute option. Now we're gonna get some of that chopped basil. So for our chopped basil, we need chopped basil, 1 tablespoon of each. We need 1/2 cup of the thin leaf basil leaves, 1 tablespoon of this. This looks good, I'm gonna tell you. 1/2 cup of this. What's a serving? What's the whole entire thing? If only I knew where the measuring cup was. We only have 1 measuring cup. Okay, a mason jar. Sometimes those have measurements on it. Oh, here we go. Measuring cup. Beautiful. We don't have enough. We don't have enough basil leaves. But this is where you really get that flavor when you throw in this stuff. We are a little bit under 1/2, but it was the entire container. It's going on. Woo! That's quite a bit. Let me make sure it said that. Oh, great. It said 1/3, so I think we're good. Good thing it wasn't like 1/4. We could have a lot of basil. Oh, man. So we're just gonna mix this around. This, oh. Tomato overboard! We're just gonna let this stir. I should really give Melissa a call and be like, Melissa, I can't clean. I don't have time. I barely got time to make the tomato sauce, let alone clean. She's gonna be angry at me. But hey, it's gonna be worth it because she's gonna have eggplant Parmesan tonight. But it's gonna look like a shit show in here. Maybe I should try and clean while I do some of this stuff. Alright, I am. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna clean. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Clean spot for this over here. Trash can, come this way. Keep giving it a stir. 6 minutes to go. Boo, come eat this. You might want some samples. She'll never know anything happened in here other than it smells so good. It's gonna smell so good. It already does. I just can't smell it. Yo, we got 20 minutes left. 5 minutes left on the sauce. This is exactly like chopped, but we're gonna call it chomped. That's our version. It's a way better name. Chopped. Chomped. All right. Woo. Oh, tomato. Boom. All right. What do we got? We got our eggplants over here. They're like cold now. Screwed that one up, but they got the olive oil inside of them. This is still cooking. Let's mix it up a tad bit more, shall we? Hey, look, some tomatoes. No problem. Melissa will never see it. See, if it was me in my own place, I would just come clean it up like 5 hours later. That's what I would do. But hey, you know, you got roommates, you got somebody you live with, you gotta respect them. I learned that from my first roommate, Ashley. Thank you, Ashley, for the lifelong lesson. Here we go, 4 minutes, 30 seconds. So let's check out what we need to do next. This looks pretty dang clean to me now. So I'll bring this right here. It says, place 6 slices of eggplants on rim baking sheet. So I'm gonna take 6 of these. I'm gonna take the biggest ones to be the base because you can't build a house. You can't put on the shingles without the foundation. I don't know if this thing's big enough though. Crap. Well, you know what? We'll make it big enough. There we go. There's 4. That one is a crappy base. That house is going down. They have to deal. All right. We got 6 now. So those are our bases. Check these bases out. Check these bases out. Nice. All right. Look at this. Look at this. What's on the timer? 3:38. We got 18 minutes. We're in a crunch for time. I'm gonna put you back. I know you don't have the best view, but you can't smell it either. That sucks. Okay, it smells delicious. You're gonna have to cook it for yourself if you want to smell this fragrance. So we've got top each slice with 1 tablespoon of sauce and a few pieces of mozzarella and sprinkle with 2 teaspoons of the Parmesan. So we need to shred this, and we got 3 minutes to do that. Well, I never did back down to a challenge. That's how you open that. Now, good thing we've got the old cheese grater. I'm gonna take a bowl and I'm gonna just shred this really quick. All right, I've never done this before. I only see him do it at Olive Garden. Oh wow, this is nice. I'm liking this. I don't know. Oh yeah. Wait, what if I do the top one? Oh, I like the top one better. It's a little bit messier because it's way up there, but man. I don't know. This is a workout too, holy crap. This takes persistence. 2 minutes to go. I gotta stir this one more time. Oh wow, this is like one hell of a chunky sauce. Tomato overboard? No, it was just garlic. We saved it. And what do you know? The garlic didn't brown. That is a huge accomplishment. I didn't salt it. We're supposed to salt it. I just remembered that. Let me mix that around a little bit more. There's gonna be a lot of salt in this recipe, eh? 1:30. I don't have any time. We need to be most as efficient as possible. Fuck! Ah! Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. That's deep. Oh. I'm down. Don't cheese grate your finger. But look, we don't have time. We don't have time. A little blood and the cheese never hurt. What's a teaspoon? I don't have a measurement for that. I'm hurting, but our sauce is done. All right. Okay, so it says heat removing, place 6 slices, top each slice. I gotta bring you in for this. Each slice with 1 tablespoon of sauce. Or wait, 1 tablespoon of sauce. All right, then it says a few pieces of mozzarella. Here's our mozzarella. We got it sliced. So here, I'm gonna split it in 2 just in case. So, a few pieces of mozzarella. Boom, boom. All right, then a teaspoon of this. I think that a teaspoon is just like this. That teaspoon. Yeah, it looks like a teaspoon to me. Don't have time. Doesn't really matter, you know. That's actually, shit, I'm using too much. Then you throw the other one on top. So now right here, this is looking pretty good. It's eggplant mountain. So you want to do your biggest pieces, obviously. This should have been a base, but it's all right. And repeat. 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. Great. All right. Pieces of mozzarella. Under my umbrella, Ella, Ella. Under my mozzarella. All right, teaspoons. Look at this wound. It won't stop. I'm a wimp. I'm a big wimp. That's what happens when you rush. You gotta have safety first. All right, here we go. We're gonna have extra eggplant, it looks like. So we have a selection here. Boom. Take your best ones. Boom. 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 That one looks pretty good. All right, and last one. We're going tablespoon. 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 All right, check this out. Does that look good or what? All right, we're gonna throw it in. It says, bake until heated through and cheese is bubbling. About 12 minutes. Serve immediately. Garnish with more oregano and red pepper flakes. All right, going in. Boom. And for 12 minutes, this is where we clean. Go. All right, here it is, the final product. Check it out. I think it looks pretty good. I can't plate it yet. At 2:54, so we got, 2:55, almost there. On my phone it is. But that's what it looks like. All right, we'll eat it tonight. I'll let you know how it is. But I gotta run to my appointment because it's running close. So I'll talk to you soon.